its own lockdown measures until the end of January. Chancellor Angela Merkel is expected to officially announce the extension today, following a meeting with regional leaders this morning. Stores, schools and non-essential services have been closed since mid-December and were due to reopen on January the 10th. Let's cross over to our correspondent Kate Brady, who's standing by for us in Berlin. What more do we know, Kate?
Well, there were already some preliminary talks between the 16 states already yesterday and also over the weekend, and it seems indeed that this lockdown, which was set to end on January 10th, is going to be extended. And there seems to be overwhelming support right now as well among the population here in Germany for extending the lockdown. According to a new poll published just this morning, about 65% of people here in Germany are indeed in support of this lockdown being extended. Now, at the moment, the states here in Germany that have been hardest hit by the pandemic at the moment, they're calling for the lockdown to be extended until the 31st of January. So if that was to be the case, we'd certainly see all non-essential shops, leisure facilities continuing to be closed. Restaurants as well would stay shut, with them only being able to offer takeout. And of course, we're expecting as well to see the contact restrictions continuing as well if this lockdown is indeed extended. But of course, one of the most contentious issues during these talks today will be the issue of schools. When and how they can reopen and how quickly school children can return to the classroom. So the education ministers from the different 16 states here in Germany agreed yesterday on a three-step plan which would effectively see different age groups of children returning to school. First of all, with the youngest kids, and with some exceptions made to school children in their final years of education. But that's already been criticised by the Teaching Association here in Germany. They want to see more details about when each step should be taken, as their fear is that after just a couple of weeks there could also be more restrictions put back in place again. And of course, that's a situation that Merkel and the 16 state premiers want to avoid entirely as well in terms of the lockdown. They don't want to find themselves in this kind of yo-yo situation where they're jumping in and out of lockdown. But of course, Merkel and the state premiers are meeting in just a couple of hours' time, and we're expecting to hear the exact details of the extension of the lockdown later today.
Thanks, Kate. Kate Brady there, our Germany correspondent.